Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the WCW Thunder pay-per-view. And here tonight, we have some stacked matches. Because opening the show, we have a Fatal 5-woman match to determine the vacant WCW Women's United States Champion. And also, we have Charlotte Flair, the Queen, taking on Nikki Bella for the WCW Women's Championship. And lastly, Braun Breaker taking on CM Punk for the WCW title. All that plus more coming your way here at WCW Thunder. All right, guys, it is time for our opening contest of the Thunder pay-per-view. And there is Soruka.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way match and is for the WCW Women's United States Championship. Making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, Soruka.
Guys, Soruka has the opportunity of a lifetime to become the first ever Women's United States Champion here at WCW Thunder. So let's see what she can do. And there is Fallon Henley, making her first appearance of the season.
And from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley was a part of the faction known as Fatal Influence last season, but now she is solo, riding all by herself to see what she can do in the women's mid-card division here on WCW Nitro in the 2K26 season. And what a win it would be for her if she can win the vacant title. And up next is Lash Legend.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
Lash Legend defeated Zarya to get in this match, and what a match that was. But now Lash is more focused on the title. I know all the women are, but I think Lash Legend has the highest chance of winning this. Mix of power, she's quick, she can do it all. But let's see the other two women. And coming out next, representing Necessary Evil, Zelina Vega, making the same entrance as her husband Aleister Black does, who we will see later tonight, actually. But Zelina's a threat. Might not look it, but trust me, she is. But there is only one woman left to make her way down to the ring in this match. And let's see who it is. And it's Raquel Rodriguez. A lot of power in this woman.
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Alrighty, so let's go down to the ring and start the first match of the WCW Thunder pay-per-view. All right, here we go. This match has officially started, and the Fatal 5-Way is about to tear the roof off of PPG Paints Arena. Nice suplex there from Fallon Henley, going for an early cover on Soruka. But the one thing about this match that makes it so tough to win is that it's a Fatal 5-Way. Usually, when you're in a multi-woman or multi-man match, there is an opponent for everyone to go after throughout the whole thing. But now there's always one woman that is outside of the fighting, and that definitely is a big factor. So who will become the first ever WCW Women's United States Champion here at Thunder? This is the first pay-per-view of the season for the Orange brand, despite it all being blue, which are the opposite brand's colors. But honestly, if I could bet on a woman to win this, like I said, I'm going Lash Legend. Very talented. I feel like she is the best of both worlds when it comes to in-ring. But we'll see what happens. Anything can happen in universe mode. And look at the strength of Fallon Henley to pick up Lash and throw her down. But Raquel right now was just beating down on Soruka. Irish whip from Raquel into the corner. And not looking good for Rakua. Ruka. And Raquel dropping her on the turnbuckle pad. Lash now, look at this. Using her strength to her advantage in a power slam. And guys, I am super sorry for this pay-per-view going up way later than it was originally scheduled. Things happen, but it is going to be up still on the day you guys are supposed to see it. Raquel with a strong lariat, and look at this. This is what I was talking about. Fallon Henley just had to watch and capitalize on something here. That is the downside of these multi-woman matches. Irish whip. Oh, so Ruka gets countered. Look at this. Rodriguez has Ruka in the corner, working on the arm, and a Hurricane Rana there from Vega. Zelina Vega's husband, Aleister Black, will be in action next when he teams up with Killer Cross, so you guys do not want to miss that. That's going to be incredible. But a nice roll through there from Lash to avoid that attack from Fallon Henley. And speaking of Henley, down goes Henley, and down goes the official as well. Our referee got in the way, and down goes Vega. Bodies are flying all over the place here in Pittsburgh for the first ever pay-per-view of the season for the Orange brand. Our WCW General Manager, Shawn Michaels, I guarantee you, is watching this match very closely. And Raquel Rodriguez with an incredible move. And now she's not done. Picking up Lash, throwing her down, going for a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. We were 1 count away from Raquel Rodriguez becoming the first ever U.S. champion for the women on WCW. Lash rolling out of the attempt from Fallon Henley. And look at this. A roll up here from Vega to try to pull a fast one, and a kick out at 0 from Soruka. And Rodriguez looking like she's going to be the last woman standing right now. She's just powering everyone in her path. But as soon as I say that, Fallon Henley looking to end the run of Rodriguez for the time being. Fallon now telling Raquel to get up, taunting. And look at this. Fallon Henley with an incredible springboard, using the corner to her advantage. And what a move that was from Vega. And now there's my pick to win. Lash Legend just powering down the former member of Fatal Influence last season. Ruka dropping Vega on her face into the mat. But look at this. 2 Titans right now going at it. Raquel with the sidewalk slam. Henley now looking for something here, I think. I don't know. What are we going to see? She's running in a famouser to Raquel. And a Hurricane Rana from Zelina Vega. Breaking up the count out 1. Lash now breaking up the pin from Vega to Ruka. Zelina now hoisting up Henley. Dropping her down. And look at this. Raquel coming back in for a roll-up. I don't think anyone sees the pin happening besides Soruka, and she breaks it up, luckily. Sol trying to save her chances in winning this match. You know, both women miss. Ruka goes down, and Fallon Henley using her strength and throwing down Lash Legend. Going for a cover. Henley. Nope, broken up at 1 from Raquel. Both women staring at each other across the body of Lash Legend, and a dropkick connects, and Sol Ruka saying she's going to bring it on. Here she comes. Vega was trying to go for a pin, but broken up, using the ropes to try to cheat her way to win this title. Look at this. Code Red connects from Zelina, and that might be the win. 1, 2. Ooh, that's a 1.9. Broken up at a 1.9 count from Fallon Henley. Now it's Zelina Vega's turn to springboard, it seems. Vega going up top in a springboard to Lash. I thought she was going to go for Sol, but I guess not. Henley with the counter here. Raquel not in a good position. What's she thinking? Just resting her there. Oh boy. Vega throwing Ruka to the outside. Going off the ropes. Look at this. Oh, she misses. Sol Ruka gets out of the way at the last possible second. And Fallon Henley is the only sole survivor in the ring with the other 2 women. trying to see what she can do to isolate her opponents. And look at this, a double axe handle. And now a counter from Lash. Legend running from the corner in a clothesline to the back. And now, oh God, right to the leg. Oh my God, what a clothesline from Raquel now. And look at this, Lash Legend connects with her finish. 1, 2, 3. I told you all.
Here is your winner in the new WCW Women's United States Champion, Lash Legend.
I promise I didn't script that, but what's next here at Thunder? Because I know for sure Aleister Black is in action. Guys, look at this. We're getting breaking news footage. This is when the masked attacker attacked Damian Priest. But look at this shot. We're in the parking lot, and that is Killer Kross underneath that same hood talking to Aleister Black. So it was Kross, but guys, that's still crazy to me. Well, guys, coming up next, we have a tornado tag team match between two teams that do not like each other one bit. And there's Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match. And at a combined weight of 439 pounds, the team of Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
We just saw moments ago that Killer Kross was responsible for the attack on Damian Priest this past episode of Nitro. So I guarantee you Priest and Balor are pissed off and they want to win this tag team match here at the Thunder pay-per-view. But will they? That's the question. And there is Killer Kross and Aleister Black. Two of the scariest forces here on the orange brand WCW Nitro.
At a combined weight of 480 pounds. And Aleister Black.
You guys can see just the eeriness of this team, and they are known as Necessary Evil, I suppose. You guys saw it on their nameplate, but I can't believe Killer Kross attacked Damian Priest backstage on the last episode of Nitro and thought it was cool. But who will get the win here? We know both teams don't like each other one bit, but that might end here or it might grow even bigger. But let's start this second match of the pay-per-view. All right, the bell has been rung, and it's time for Necessary Evil versus the team of Finn Balor and Damian Priest. And a cutter from Killer Kross already to start, and Black was going for an early cover. But let's see what happens here. I can see this match going both ways. We know Finn Balor and Aleister Black have a little bit of a history dating back to the first Nitro of the season. And now it seems to me that we see some history between Kross and Priest. And now these two men are going at it. But also, speaking of history, going back into prior seasons, we know that Finn Balor and Damian Priest used to be one of the best tag teams in WCW history and in Universe Mode history for that matter. They both were under the tag team in the faction The Judgment Day. But ever since the Judgment Day got disbanded, ever since Damian Priest left, it was never the same. But it's kind of crazy. Those two have won tag team gold with each other. I think it was back in the 2K24 season or the 2K23 season. I want to say the 24 season because that's when the Judgment Day ran WCW Nitro. But going back to this match, there was a lot of rumors speculating that Killer Kross was not going to be involved in Universe Mode at all. despite him, I believe, being put through a table at the end of the 2K25 season. But fast forward to the 2K26 season, we see him teaming up with the newly main eventer, Aleister Black, and these two representing Necessary Evil. It's crazy. But all four men in this match are incredibly talented, despite Killer Kross not being in the main event scene compared to the other three. I just know he is definitely one big win from moving up. But I know for sure Kross is going to try to dismantle Balor and Priest any way he can. Finn now taking down Kross while Damian just destroys Black on the outside. And now Balor going for a cover. Kick out at 1 from Kross. Finn now going to the outside. Remember, there are no disqualifications. And Finn Balor is not scared to get the thumbtacks out. And he tries to get him out. I don't know if he did. But the thumbtack bag is in the middle of the ring. Kross was not going to let Finn Balor use them. Instead, he's going to go after Finn himself, and look at the strength of Priest with a big shot to Black. Finn Balor coming back in now, trying to do something, but he's going to grab the tacks again. And look at this. Finn Balor's like, you want to see it, Pittsburgh? I'll show it to you. And down goes Finn. Finn just collapsed in the middle of the ring. I don't think he got hit, but Finn Balor is down. But Priest got the tacks here at PPG Paints Arena, the home of the Penguins. And oh my God, hitting him with it. And he's going to pour them. There he goes, pouring them all over the legs of Aleister Black. And look at Finn in the top of your screen with the double axe handle to Kross. Clothesline connects. Kross now going after Damian Priest just like he did in the parking lot or backstage. I forget what it was, but I know it was definitely backstage. Codebreaker from Balor. Nice move there from Killer Kross. And oh my God, a roundhouse kick connects now from Kross. And Balor eating that, but he now just falls. And the crowd is loving Kross right now. I can hear the cheers for this man. And now a cover from him, and he's trying to put him away, but he doesn't. Finn with the counter. Thumbtacks in the middle of the ring, and I think Kross just landed on them. Yeah, you guys can see them in his body. And I think there might be some in Aleister Black as well. Finn up top, now going to the apron, coming back in, just toying and messing with Kross, and a black mass from Aleister Black to Finn Balor. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from the Prince. And look at this blow from Kross, and someone's busted open. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Damian. Had to be, because now Finn Balor busted open. And Necessary Evil just making the team of Balor and Priest bleed left and right. And Kross with the thumbtacks in, trying to look for something but misses. Don't know what he's going to look for now, but here comes the teammate of Finn Balor. Former best friend and now current best friend. I believe if they're teaming up, it would just make sense to me. But a kick to the leg from Kross. Counter from Damian to try to win his team this match. Oh boy, look at this. Possibly a razor's edge here from Damian Priest. Hoisting up Killer Kross, dropping him down, and now Aleister Black busted open. And there is blood all over. Ooh. And all four men are now officially bleeding. Who is going to get the win here in this rivalry match? Everybody landing in the thumbtacks now. Aleister Black feeling it. And oh boy, Finn Balor grabbing the table. Kross not going to let him use it, but look at Aleister just resting in those thumbtacks. Oh, nice blow there from Kross. Rolling back in now. Now just staring down Damian Priest. Priest jumps over Kross, but Kross is not going to let him get off that easily. Throwing him down. Here comes Finn. Back into the ring. And a nice finish from Cross. But Finn Balor is going to capitalize on that. And look at this, ticking down his opponent. But Alistair right there. And Alistair with an Irish whip to try to pull a fast one on the team of Priest and Finn. Balor gets in, but luckily for his team, Damian Priest kicks out. Shot there from Finn into a sling blade. Priest hoisting up Cross, power slam. And now Damian Priest lowering the straps, Irish whip. And now Alistair on the apron. And a big shot there from Damian. Looking for a second one, but it gets countered. And now look at the strength. I think Alistair Black just landed a little bit more into the tax, but a cover and a kick out at 2 from one half of Necessary Evil. Cross now. Look at this. Uppercut to the back of the head. Finn Balor looking maybe for a 1916, but no. Another sling blade. Going to the top rope, but Aleister Black is right there. Coup de grace, counter. Cross staying alive right now. Not letting the coup de grace happen. And look at the kickboxing background of Aleister Black. And just like that, the tides have been turned, rolled. I don't know what you want me to say, but everything has changed, and now Necessary Evil is on top in this matchup. And what a moonsault from Black. Cross looking for something here, but look at the counter from Finn. Oh boy, oh my God, killer cross. Oh my God, down goes Damian. The cover. Finn Balor wins the team a match.
Here are your winners, the team of Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
What a win for Finn Balor and Damian Priest over Necessary Evil. But I'm sure these two teams aren't done with one another.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Hardcore Championship.
All right, guys, up next, we have the WCW Hardcore title on the line. And here comes the challenger, Big Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso, one of the most underrated competitors here on WCW Nitro. This man is a former Mr. Money in the Bank, a former tag team champion, and now he's trying to become singles champion, and he has the opportunity to do it here at Thunder by taking on the champ, Ethan Page. And there is the WCW Hardcore Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page. Page, one of the best, also in the mid-card division here on our WCW Nitro. As you guys can see, he has the title around his waist for a reason. But will All Ego walk out of PPG Paints Arena as your hardcore champion still here in this hardcore match for that title?
Introducing the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Big Jim is ready.
And his opponent from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page is ready as well. Ethan Page handing the title over to the official. And guys, this match is going to be good. Who's your money on? Is it All Ego or is it Big Jim? It's time for the hardcore title match. All right, the bell has officially rung and this match is officially underway. And I am surprised to see this match on the card because we haven't seen Jimmy Uso and Ethan Page in a altercation since the first episode of Nitro, way back when. And it's kind of crazy that these two are going at it. And I don't believe we have ever seen these two square off in the same ring with one another. Just because Jimmy Uso has been involved on WCW Nitro for the past 2 seasons, and Ethan Page made his season debut his series debut on SmackDown Live last season. So this is the first time we are ever seeing these two go at it. We'll see what happens in this hardcore match for the hardcore title. If I could bet any money right now on who I think is going to win, I'm going to bet on Ethan Page. In his first defense, he's trying to win, and what a win it would be if he successfully defends here at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and most importantly, the home of the Thunder pay-per-view. Page now finally with a big counter, and now a nice twist of fate, looking like SmackDown Live superstar Jeff Hardy. Kick out at 2. And remember, every match that is for the hardcore title is a hardcore match, and that means there are no disqualifications, and the weapons are even more intense than a normal Extreme Rules match. So, Jimmy Uso getting these Yinzers on their feet here in this match. And oh my God, Ethan Page busted open. Elbow right to the face. And now this is not looking good for the champion. Jimmy Uso now hoisting up all ego. Powerbomb in the middle of the ring. Shoulders are down. Jimmy Uso gonna try to win this match clean. But a kick out at 2, smacking the mat in frustration. Jimmy now staring down all ego. Just trying to see what he wants to do. Giving him a chance to breathe, but not for long, because the spear connects. And Jimmy Uso looking for an Uso splash, but all ego trying to kill him with a smile because he just countered that. That was the finishing move attempt from Jimmy, and a spine buster from Page. Ethan now looking for something, but it gets countered. Uso with a big punch over the head. And now another shot. Big forearm strike there from Big Jim. Fun fact, later on tonight, we will be seeing Jimmy Uso's brother, Solo Sikoa, involved in a tag team match for the tag team titles. And they do not get along. But I just decided to put that information out for you guys. And Jimmy Uso was looking for a super kick, but all ego, Ethan Page with a counter. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Jimmy Uso. Jimmy, look at this, connecting with the DDT, spiking the head of Page into the canvas. And now looking for a second. Nope. I thought he was going to look for a second Uso splash, but hoisting him up, or calling him up in a whisper in the wind. Another shade at SmackDown Live superstar Jeff Hardy. And it looks like Jeff Hardy showing a bunch of other talent despite the brand of wrestlers. Just incredible moves. But an Uso splash connects to become champion just like that. And Jimmy Uso is your hardcore champion.
Here is your winner and the new WCW Hardcore Champion, Jimmy Uso.
What a win for Jimmy Uso by squashing Ethan Page.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Championship.
All right, guys, up next, just like Alicia Taylor said, this match is for the WCW Women's Championship. And here comes the challenger, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, making her way down to the ring here tonight at WCW Thunder. Charlotte Flair won a big #1 contenders match against some of the best women on this brand this past Monday on Nitro. But now Charlotte Flair is looking to claim another WCW Women's title reign on her resume. Charlotte Flair has held this championship in prior seasons, dating most recently to 2K25, where she actually walked into WrestleMania but lost to Nia Jax. So now Flair has been aggravated despite that loss, and now we'll see if she can win the title back over Nikki Bella. But speaking of the fearless one, let's see the champion now. And there is the WCW Women's Champion, Nikki Bella. And speaking of WrestleMania, Nikki Bella actually competed at WrestleMania to face Rhea Ripley for the WWE SmackDown Live Women's Championship, and she won. So that is how she became WCW Women's Champion. Because if you didn't know, in my series, if you're a champion at the end of WrestleMania, your title gets flipped to the other brand, and you are now that brand's champion. So that is how Nikki Bella is champion. But this match is going to be good. So who will win? Will it be the Fearless, or will it be the Queen?
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
The challenger is ready.
And her opponent from Scottsdale, Arizona, the WCW Women's World Champion, Nikki Bella.
The champion is ready as well. All right, Ace Army. Who is walking out of Pittsburgh as the WCW Women's Champion? Will it be the Queen, or will it be the Fearless? Here we go. All right, the bell has been rung. This match is officially underway. Both women locked up with one another, and this is our first one-on-one normal singles match of the pay-per-view. So we'll see what happens between these two women. Like I said, both competed at the WrestleMania pay-per-view to conclude the 2K25 season last year. But now they're going at it for the first time ever, I believe. So we'll see what happens here at Thunder. Both women historically great in their own ways. Nikki Bella, currently a one-time WCW Women's Champion, a one-time SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and a one-time WWE Tag Team Champion for the women. And then on the flip side, Charlotte Flair, a multi-time Women's Champion, whether that was when it was the Raw Women's title, whether that was the SmackDown Women's title, and I know for sure it was the WCW Women's title. And alongside those title reigns, Charlotte Flair is also a former Women's Royal Rumble winner. Charlotte Flair won it 2 seasons ago, where the number 30 entrant never came out, and that was just history in its own right. But now Flair is trying to add another title to her legendary Universe Mode career. Will she do it? That is the question that is on everybody's mind. Nikki Bella starting this match awfully slow. Charlotte Flair with a new attire, and we have not seen Charlotte Flair use this. And what knees from Flair to go straight into a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Nikki Bella. Charlotte now with an arm drag. Bella with a counter with a mini move there, mini shoulder press slam. I don't even remember what that move is called. But Nikki Bella taking down the Queen. Getting her up now, trying to figure out what she wants to do to retain this championship. and walk out of Thunder still your champion. Face buster right into the mat. Flair in trouble right now. The cover from Nikki to retain, but a kick out at 2. Bella in the corner now, looking at the Queen, struggling to get up, and Flair was one step ahead. That is why Charlotte Flair is one of the best. She has the experience, and she's just so good in the ring. And she is also the daughter of the legendary Ric Flair. Keep that in mind. And look at this. Flair was in trouble for a second, but she counters. Incredible move there from the Queen. And shot for shot, both women countering everything. And this match is back and forth. Nikki Bella looking for something here. Hoisting up the challenger. And now, face first into the knee goes Charlotte Flair. Nikki Bella getting this crowd on their feet, taking her down. And look at this, an STF from Nikki Bella to put away the Queen. And imagine if she won with the submission. She does not. Counter from Flair. Kick to the midsection of Flair. Looking for natural selection maybe? No. She's going with a submission of her own. Nikki Bella in trouble. And guys, that is not a good position to be in. But Bella showing that she's the fighting champion with the counter. Throwing her into the mat now is Nikki. Nikki trying to turn things around right now to see what she can do to prove herself over the Queen. Flair now staring down the champion. What is she going to do next? A spear right to the midsection. Charlotte going off the ropes looking for something here. But a counter from the champ, Nikki Bella. Nope, never mind. Charlotte looking for natural selection, and there it is. Natural selection into a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Nikki Bella. Oh boy, middle of the ring. This is not a good position to be in. The Queen looking for the figure 8 to become champion, and she has it locked in. Charlotte Flair trying to win the women's title, and she does.
Here is your winner in the new WCW Women's World Champion, Charlotte.
All right, guys, up next, we have the Juggernaut Jordynne Grace versus Miss Canada, Chelsea Green. And there is the Juggernaut herself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
Well, this rivalry stimulates just basically because of disrespect. Jordynne Grace and Chelsea Green actually have been in the ring with one another despite them competing here tonight. They competed in a match earlier on this season, but Chelsea Green did not shake the hand of Jordynne Grace following that match. And ever since then, Jordynne Grace has been angry, and she wanted a match at the pay-per-view, and Shawn Michaels granted it. Well, let's see the hot mess now. And there is Miss Canada, Chelsea Green. Loving this new persona.
And her opponent from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green thinks she has not been disrespecting the Juggernaut, but non-bias, I still think it's disrespect that Chelsea Green did not shake the hand of Jordynne Grace following their match weeks ago. But will this rivalry conclude here tonight at Thunder between Chelsea Green and Jordynne Grace? All right, here we go. And look at that. Chelsea Green was looking for a running start in this match, but Grace decides to back up and take things slow. Great technique there from the Juggernaut. And Chelsea Green already starting off with some cheap shots. And I'll give this to Jordynne Grace. She had a disaster series debut season. I'm not going to lie to you. But ever since that season, despite this being the first pay-per-view and her second match so far of 2K26, she has definitely improved tremendously. And I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the road here this season, she is not a one-time WCW Women's Champion. But I can say the same thing as Chelsea Green competes. She was involved in women's title matches last season, but she lost and she did not win the majority of her matches. And I can see her also becoming a WCW Women's Champion. So, both women definitely future champions here on the orange brand. And now they are locked up with one another in the middle of the ring. And Chelsea Green getting the better of the first sequence of this. But look at this. As soon as I say that, Jordynne Grace turns it around. Chelsea now turns it around her way. Trying to work on the arm of the Juggernaut. And that is definitely the strength of Jordynne Grace. Her arms and her strength. But look at this. Throwing down Green, and she is not done. And now Chelsea Green's arm is the one in trouble. Green gets out of it though, but Jordynne Grace going for a cover, but nothing there. Chelsea now, nice maneuver there to take down Grace. Trying to take things slow, seeing what she can do, but Jordynne Grace with the counter. And the crowd is fired up here in Pittsburgh for Jordynne. Jordynne Grace definitely has the momentum right now. Counter from Chelsea. Punch to the midsection. And oh my God, what a shot. Somehow Jordynne Grace staying up after that. And oh my God, off the knee goes Grace. And now a cover from Miss Canada. But a kick out at 0. Green going to the top rope. Looking for something here. Diving cross body. Green, look at this. Looking for something here. Never mind. I thought she was looking for something big. But a face first into the mat goes Jordynne. But Jordynne Grace is fired up. Chelsea Green did not see that coming. Scoop slam. Jordynne now. Look at this. Oh. Oh. Damn. Big shots there from the Juggernaut. And she's not done. Lariat connects. Cover from Grace. 1. Kick out at 1. Jordynne. Look at this. Oof. Was looking for something here. But Chelsea Green connects with a big move into a cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. I thought that could have been it. Chelsea Green needs like a unpretty her or something to win her this match if she wants to win. And she might be looking for it right here, actually. Green, unpretty her. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Green is your winner.
Here is your winner, Chelsea Green.
What a win for Chelsea Green. But guys, coming up next is our co-main event of the Thunder pay-per-view. So do not go anywhere.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match and is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship.
All right, guys, it is time for the co-main event of Thunder. And here comes the challengers for the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles. Solo Sikoa.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 580 pounds. The team of Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed.
What I was saying, the team of Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed are here. And these two are very dangerous. So we'll see if they can become WCW Tag Team Champions. And there are the champions, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. And what a defense this would be if they can retain these titles.
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 407 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Alrighty, Army, it is time to start the co-main event of the Thunder pay-per-view here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. DIY handing the titles over to our official, and this match is going to be good. Who will walk out as tag team champion? All right, the bell has been officially rung, and DIY starting this match on the offense. Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed won a number one contenders match over the Straight Edge Society to earn them this match, and now they have the opportunity to become champion. Solo Sikoa looking for his second tag team title run. Excuse me, I was going to say SmackDown tag team title run because that's what he was prior. But if he does win this match, he will be a two-time tag team champion, one on each brand. He was a champion back in 2K24, but had to relinquish his championship alongside actually Jimmy Uso, who we saw become the first ever or the second hardcore champion of the season earlier on tonight, but he had to relinquish it due to injury. But ever since that day, he hasn't become champion. So we'll see what he can do here against Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. It's going to be tough to win. DIY is a tough team. Nice move there from Gargano, the moonsault off the ropes. Roll up from Bronson Reed, looking for a cover there. Ciampa with the counter. And guys, there are rumors speculating that this is Ciampa's last season. I know it's very early in the season, but it might be the last season of the other half of DIY. We'll see what happens. But there are definitely rumors speculating. I heard fans saying it in the back. I've heard wrestlers saying it. It's been crazy. But we'll see what happens throughout the season. We still have a lot of season left. Like, this is only our first pay-per-view out of like 6 at least. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you do not miss any more Universe Mode content, because this is the best Universe Mode content on YouTube. Nice powerbomb there from Bronson Reed. And now look at this. A nice maneuver there from Ciampa to Solo. Reed, blow right to the back. And now another one right to the spine. And looking for something here. But Ciampa with the counter. Johnny Gargano running all the ways around the ring and looking for another moonsault, and it connects. Reed getting back up. Nice move there from Solo to roll out of the way. And now Poison Rana from Gargano. Ciampa now. Look at this, looking for a move to Solo, but Sikoa fighting out of it here in the co-main event of this show. And then an Irish whip. In the corner goes Solo now. And I don't know who's going to win this, guys. This match is very back and forth through the midway point, I would say. A lot of multi-person matches here on the Thunder pay-per-view, and every match, despite it being the first pay-per-view of the season, have been incredible. And look at this. Oh my God. Bronson Reed sends Johnny Gargano into next week. Nice kick to the side of the head there from Johnny Wrestling. Good counter there from Solo. And a Uranagi connects. Solo looking for the Samoan spike here. Sikoa, Samoan spike to Ciampa to try to become champ. 1, 2. Oh, that could have been 3. Johnny Gargano saving his team, saving DIY's titles for another millisecond in this match because it was 1 count away from being a 3 count. I just know it. Whenever Solo connects those Samoan spikes, you do not want to be on the opposite end. Reed now hoisting up. Oh my God, he was hoisting up Ciampa and then just dropped them. Down goes Johnny. And guys, Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa are looking like they are going to be the next WCW Tag Team Champions. Ciampa going for a cover, trying to put him away, but Solo turning it around. 1, 2, 3. Solo and Bronson Reed are champs.
Here are your winners, the team of Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa.
Well, those are your new Tag Team Champions here on WCW Nitro. All right, guys, it's main event time.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, guys, the WCW title is on the line, and it's Braun Breaker versus the champ CM Punk. And here comes the challenger, the unpredictable badass, the man that runs at like 23 miles per hour, Braun Breaker. And there he is. You guys can see on his singlet, badass. And that is an understatement because this man is a threat. He is scary. This man will kill you if he had the chance. He's just so hard to beat. But guys, this is actually a WrestleMania rematch dating back to 2K24 where these two competed in a scrap trap where CM Punk walked away as the winner. But will Punk walk away with the win here when his title is on the line? We'll have to see. But Braun Breaker, I know for sure, looks ready to take the gold. And there is the WCW Hardcore Champion alongside his Straight Edge Society partner, CM Punk. CM Punk won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. But like I said, the same scenario with Ethan Page and people like that. The titles flip. So that is how CM Punk is WCW champion. But guys, will Punk walk away with the title here in Pittsburgh? It's going to be tough, but I can see it happening. Let's see what happens when CM Punk takes on Braun Breaker for the first time since 2K24's WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker.
The challenger is ready.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The champion is ready as well. All right, guys, who is going to win this match? Will it be CM Punk or will it be Braun Breaker for the WCW World Championship? Here we go. Oh, guys, Braun Breaker was looking for a running start in this match, but CM Punk with the counter. And guys, this is a heel versus heel matchup. I know when you think CM Punk, you think babyface, but that is not the case. Because if you are new, at the end of the 2K25 season, CM Punk organized 2 superstars to attack John Cena in his farewell match. And those 2 men turned out to be Tony D'Angelo and Austin Theory. And that was when the Straight Edge Society was born in Universe Mode on this channel. When CM Punk organized 2 men to attack John Cena in his farewell match, that is just what happened. It's just CM Punk was never the same competitor after that. He's been arrogant, he's been greedy, and now he's trying to walk away with the WCW Championship here over Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's singlet says he's the future, and will he be the future? Because tonight he has the opportunity to become WCW Champion and lead that title into the future. Kick to the back from the champ. And the one thing I noticed about CM Punk's ring gear that is different from seasons past, it looks more minimalist. What I mean that is the trunks look more simple, black and white. And speaking of black and white, Punk rocking black wrist tape compared to the white wrist tape that he has rocked in every prior season and match he has competed in on this channel. CM Punk, the man of many nicknames, the best in the world, the voice of the voiceless, the Second City Saint, the leader of the Straight Edge Society, and definitely the champion. We'll see what happens when Braun Breaker gets in the ring with him, because right now Braun has a Boston Crab locked in. But look at this. Punk turning it around, getting out of the submission hold. That is good for Punk right now. CM Punk does not want to be in that predicament. And the crowd cheering despite Punk being a heel. Steel chair being thrown in from Kiana James. She is a member of the Straight Edge Society faction that CM Punk has recruited to join forces with him. And a springboard clothesline there from Punk. And the crowd still cheering this man after they should be booing him after he just dismantled John Cena in his farewell match last season. Punk on the apron once again, looking for another springboard. And CM Punk moving like he is 20 years younger, connecting with another springboard clothesline. Picking up Breaker now, taking him into the corner. Face first. Punk running in, was looking for a knee, but it gets countered. Breaker turning things around. Power slam connects. Kiana James now using her heelish tendencies to take off that top turnbuckle. Punk with the counter. There's the knee to the face. And Breaker with the counter again. Not letting CM Punk connect that move. Breaker hoisting up Punk, maybe looking to steal the GTS from him. But nope, he does not. And Punk, look at this. Looking for another springboard, trying to complete the hat trick here in the home of the Penguins. But he doesn't. Breaker throws him out of the way. And Braun, Irish whipping Punk into the corner. Trying to do something here to wear down the WCW champion to become WCW champion. Breaker hoisting him up. Punk with the counter. Punk trying to win this match over Braun Breaker, and it's going to be tough. But Punk has defeated Braun Breaker before. Like I said, Punk defeated him in the Scrap Trap match at the end of the 2K24 season when Punk was actually bald, funny enough. So these two kind of traded hair, but Braun had more hair than Punk did at the time. But Punk now being picked up, but he counters. And look at this. Punk looking for a running neck breaker, and he connects with it. And Punk, the Second City Saint, Looking for another springboard clothesline possibly here. And he connects with it. Looking like he hasn't missed a step. What's next for the champ? Taking Breaker into the corner. Face first. Punk looking for the running high knee maybe. Oh, another counter from Breaker. Punk hasn't been able to land that move all match long. And into the exposed corner goes Braun. Textbook move there from the veteran CM Punk. Punk, look at this. Pushing Breaker into the ropes. Using all the strength he has. And down goes Punk to the outside. Breaker with the counter. In the future, might have the win here if he can defeat the champ. Punk now, look at this. Clothesline connects. And Punk has an Anaconda Vice locked in on the outside. The crowd going crazy, but Braun Breaker not going to tap. Not that it matters on the outside, but he is not going to let the pain happen for any much longer. And Breaker with a double underhook maneuver there. And he has to get Punk in the ring if he wants to win this title. If Punk is counted out, he is still champion. So Breaker must get him in. Don't know what he's thinking. Breaker, we are almost there. Breaker count of 9. And Punk gets in at a count of 9. And look at this. Punk with the big shot there. And now these two men trading blows in the main event of the first pay-per-view of the season for the WCW brand. Breaker with the shot. Punk now rocked. Now he connects. And both men going at it. Back-to-back shots there from Punk, and now a third one. And now looking for a fourth, but Breaker now turning it around. And guys, Punk, the champion, telling him to bring it on. Punk with an overhand slap. And look at this, there's a hockey fight. The Penguin fans are loving it. Punk now looking for something. Maybe the running knee finally going to connect. Punk has been looking for this all match long. Connects with the knee. Into the, no, not into the Bulldog. Breaker with another counter to that move. Not letting Punk land it one time here in this main event. Punk fighting out of the fireman's carry position to put him in his own. Punk go to sleep to Breaker. Breaker in trouble. The cover from the champ to retain. 2, 3. Punk retains his championship.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
What a pay-per-view and what a match. Guys, I will see you tomorrow for another episode of WCW Nitro. And congratulations to the champion, CM Punk, for retaining his championship.